Morning students. Today I am going to explain you chapter number 3, Jamaican fragment. What do you mean by Jamaican? Jamaican is a person who comes from Jamaica. So a person who comes from Jamaica, he is known as a Jamaican. And Jamaica is a place in West Indies. So how the people of West Indies look like? They are having black complexion. So in this chapter also you will be studying about the difference between the black and white people that you have already studied in chapter number 1, Boyhood Days. Black and white differences in the Americans. So you will be studying about that difference only. The name of the chapter is Jamaican Fragment, and fragment here means it is a piece of story. It is a short piece of story taken from Jamaica. So that is why the name of the chapter is Jamaican Fragment. So let us start. Here this chapter, it is written by, the name of the narrator is A.L. Hendricks, and he himself is a Jamaican. So he is sharing one of his incident with us. Every day I walk a half mile from my home to the tramcar lines in the morning and from the lines to my home in the evening. The walk is pleasant. So every day the narrator, he walks half a mile from his home to the tramcar lines. What do you mean by tramcar? A bus driven by electricity that runs on metal tracks on roads. And from the lines to his home in the evening, and he also come back to his home in the evening by walking only. So the narrator is saying that the walk is pleasant. He enjoy his walk. The road on either side is flanked means surrounded by red and green roofed bungalows, green lawns and gardens. The exercise is good for him, and now and then he learns something very important from a little incident. So now and then he learns something very important from a little incident. So here also in the next paragraph, starting from the next paragraph, he is sharing one of his incident with us. One morning, about halfway between my front gate and the tram track, I noticed two little boys playing in the garden of the more modest cottages. So one morning when he was halfway between his front gate and the tram track, he noticed two little boys playing in the garden of the more modest cottages. Modest means normal cottages. They were both very little boys. One was 4 years old, perhaps the other 5. The bigger of the two was a sturdy youngster. Sturdy means strong youngster. Very dark. He was having dark complexion with a mat of coarse hair. Coarse means rough, hard hair on his head and coal black eyes. He was definitely a little Jamaican, a strong little Jamaican. The other little fellow was smaller but also sturdy. He was also sturdy. Sturdy means strong. He was white, his complexion was white. His eyes were hazel. Hazel means brown or green eyes, and light brown hair. Both were dressed in blue shirts and khaki pants. They wore no shoes and their feet were muddy. They were not conscious of his standing there watching them. They played on. So the narrator, he was standing there and he was observing those children, but they didn't see him. They just played on, continuing. They just continued their game. The game, if it would be called a game, was not elaborate. Elaborate means detailed. The little boy walked authoritatively up and down. Authoritatively means with authority, up and down, and every now and then shouted at his bigger playmate. The brown boy shuffled along quietly behind him. Shuffled means dragging his feet slowly along quietly behind him and did what he was told. So here in these lines, the narrator want to explain the difference between the black and white. He is saying that the white boy is walking with authority because he think that this country, the whole country belong to him only, and he is treating the black complexion boy as his servant. So he is giving the orders. He said, pick up that stick. The dark boy picked it up. Jump into the flask, the dark boy jumped. Get me some water. The dark boy ran inside. The white boy sat down on the lawn. Sorry, not lawn, it's lawn. The white boy sat down on the lawn. I was amazed. So the narrator was amazed. Amazed means he was surprised to see all this. Here before my eyes, a white baby, for they were little more than babies, was commanding his will upon a black baby. So what the narrator was observing, he is saying that before his eyes, a white baby who is just little more than babies, as he was just 4 years old, and he was commanding means giving order. He was commanding his will upon a black baby. So whatever he would like to do, he is asking that black baby to do that only, and the black baby submitted means he agreed. I puzzled within myself as I went down the road. So seeing all this, the narrator got puzzled means confused. Could it be that the little dark boy was the son of a servant in the home and therefore had to do the white boy's bidding? So what the narrator is saying, that maybe he may be there may be a servant in the white boy home, and he may be the son of that white boy, of that servant, and therefore he had to obey what the white boy was ordering to him. Then the narrator thought, no, they were obviously dressed alike. Dressed alike means they were both in the same dress. The little dark boy was of equal class with his playmate. They were playmates. Playmates means playing together. The little dark boy was a neighbor's child. So when the narrator saw their clothes, he thought that they were wearing the same clothes. That means they belong to equal class, and it may be possible that the dark boy was a neighbor's child, and now he was sure of that. Then how was it that he obeyed so faithfully the white boy's orders? So the narrator is again thinking that how so faithfully this white boy is and this black boy is obeying all the orders of the white boy. How is it possible? Was it that even as a boy he sensed that in his own country he would be at the white man's beck and call? Beck and call means be ready to do what someone asks. So what the narrator is thinking, maybe this black boy, he has realized in his own country that he has to order whatever white man will say to them, whatever he will ask him to do. Could he, even at his age, tell the difference between himself and the white boy? And did the little white youngster, so young, such a baby, realize that he would grow to dominate the black man? Was there an indefinable quality? Indefinable means not able to be defined. So here the narrator is thinking that is there any indefinable quality in the white man that enabled the baby, smaller and younger than his playmate, to make him his slave? To make him his slave means to treat that black boy as his slave. So he is having any kind of quality in himself. I could not find an answer. So the narrator is saying that he could not find any answer. I could not bring myself to believe such a thing, and yet with my own eyes I had seen a little dark boy take orders from a little white boy. So the narrator is thinking that he has seen in front of his own eyes only that a little dark boy is obeying the little white boy. A little white boy, obviously his social equal and younger and smaller. Were as a race really inferior? Were we as a race really inferior? So the narrator is saying here we, because narrator himself is a Jamaican, and that black complexion boy is also a Jamaican. So are they really inferior? So inferior that even in our infancy means infant, we realized our deficiencies. They realized their deficiencies and accepted our position as the white man's servant. So here the narrator is saying that at such an infant age also they realized the deficiencies within them, and they accepted their position as they would be the white man's servant. Okay, beta. So that's all for today. We will continue this chapter in our next video. Till then, bye.